She went into labor, but it wasn't a baby that came out. It was something else. Ego couldn't sleep. Every night she heard the same footsteps outside. From the grave to her door. She stopped going to the market. She stopped talking to people. She just sat and waited, like she knew something was coming. Then one night, exactly 12 months after Obinna died, she screamed. Her belly grew big like a drum. She rolled on the floor and screamed louder than any woman had ever screamed in Ajakiri. People came with lamps. They held her down. She shouted, "It's not time! It's not time yet!" But the baby was coming. The midwife, Madame Lolo, pushed everyone aside. She bent down to help. But the moment she touched Ego's stomach, she fainted. Nobody could explain it. Then the wind blew. All the lamps went off. Darkness, heavy darkness. When the lamps came up again, the baby was born. But the people didn't cheer. They didn't laugh. They didn't clap like they did for other babies. They screamed. The baby was crying, but the cry sounded like two people were crying at once. His eyes were open, red and glowing. He had a mark on his chest, the same mark Obinna had on his chest when he died. One old man whispered, "That's Obinna's mark, exactly the same." Another woman screamed, "That's not a child, that's Obinna himself." The baby kept crying, louder and louder. And Ego, she smiled again, that same small, strange smile. She held the baby and said, "I told you, I never touched another man." But in that moment, as the baby cried in her arms, she remembered that night, the night Obinna came. It felt like a dream. She had fallen asleep. Then he was there, Obinna. He didn't speak much, just stared at her with those same glowing red eyes. He knelt beside her and said, "I heard you. I couldn't leave you." She couldn't move. Her body was heavy. The wind howled outside, but inside the hut, it was silent. And then she felt him, cold, strong and real. The next morning, her wrapper was soaked with sweat, but her body remembered. It wasn't a dream. It happened. People ran away. Nobody wanted to stay in her compound. That night, Mama Odika, the blind woman, came again. She touched the baby's hand and trembled. She said, "Obinna didn't die a normal death. His soul was trapped. Now it's back. And it came through you." Ego looked at her dead in the eye and whispered, "I didn't ask for him to come back, but he refused to stay dead." Then something strange started to happen. Anyone who insulted Ego or laughed at her fell sick. Boils, fever, and cough that never stopped. People began to whisper again, "The baby is cursed. The baby is dangerous. He is not a child. He is something else." But Ego didn't leave her house. She only came out at night with her glowing-eyed baby. And people swore they saw her talking to someone in the darkness. Someone they couldn't see. The baby grew fast, too fast. In just 1 month, he was crawling. By the second month, he was walking and talking, not like a child, but like a man. People in Ajakiri were terrified. They called him Nwawoke, meaning the man-child. But no one dare say it loud, because strange things happened when people mocked him. One man said, "That child is a curse." The next morning, his goats disappeared. His roof caught fire and rain was falling. Another woman said, "Ego should be chased out and banished from this village." That night, her 2 sons got lost in the forest, even though they had never left the compound. The villagers became silent, but their fear grew bigger every day. Then one evening, Ego stood before Obinna's grave. Her son stood beside her, holding her hand. She whispered, "Why did you come back, Obinna? Why through me?" And the child replied, "Because I was not ready to leave you. You cried for me. I heard you." Ego's eyes filled with tears. "Then why is everyone suffering?" The boy looked up at her with glowing eyes and said, "Because your pain opened a door that was never meant to be opened." Suddenly, the wind blew, loud, angry, wide, and then Obinna's voice echoed from the grave. "Let me rest, Ego. Let me go now." The baby fell on his knees, crying, screaming. The glowing eyes turned back to normal. Ego knelt beside him and held him tight. She cried and said, "I forgive the world. I release you, Obinna. Go in peace. Let my son live his own life." From that day, the village changed. The baby, now called Chikere, became normal. No more strange signs, no glowing eyes, no sickness. He laughed like a real child, played with other kids, and Ego, she smiled, not the strange one, but a true, happy smile. People apologized to her. They brought gifts. The chief of Ajakre called her the strong mother. And though the past could not be erased, peace returned. No more shadows, no more footsteps at night, no more whispers, just laughter and the sound of a child who now belonged to the land of the living. The end.